freaks. It's Monday, September 26th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, the hard tree bark-like feeling of Lady Bigfoot's fat, puffy labia against your dick. Plus, the stand-up comedy stylings of a generic crypto bro. And your in-flight entertainment today will be orgasm moans. All coming up today.
Don't get AIDS.
Mayonnaise.
Try new peanut butter eggs.
Mayonnaise.
AIDS.
Mayonnaise.
Be careful you don't get AIDS, pervert.
Mayonnaise.
Yes, everybody. Hey, everybody. Tim Henson back here with you to kick off a new week of programs. My new thing is just to be as annoying as possible. Yeah, you're going to spend 3 minutes listening to me try to sing Ave Maria, and then whatever the hell this is. Everybody. Yeah. Once again, challenging you to listen to this bullshit. Turn it off. I dare you. Well, I do hope you had a great weekend. I think mine was pretty good. I consider it a success in that I did not get stung by any winged insect. That's a win for me, thank you. I'm all better now. My swollen arm and legs have been reduced to their normal fat size. The only way I can tell that my arm is not swollen is that when I touch it, it jiggles again. You know, loose skin and all. I was thinking about that. You know, when I become elderly, and that's just a few years away at this point, I'm going to be like one of those old people where you look at them and you're like, what the their skin is translucent. It's like they've got parchment paper instead of an epidermis. You know, some people just have that like translucent look about them. It's sort of clear, sort of blue. You see the veins. That's going to be me. Silly me. I thought, living like veal would actually be beneficial. I've never been out in the sun. I thought sun was supposed to be bad for your skin. Sometimes I'll wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning and I have to take a piss. My bathroom nightlight gives me a sunburn. Thank you. Anyway, I hope your weekend was great. Mine was. It was so nice outside. It was like in the 60s. It's finally feeling like fall. Fall is really my favorite season, and it got me thinking about the upcoming holidays. Of course, Thanksgiving. But first, before we get to that, Halloween. Halloween is awesome for me because of all the limited edition products. Like the Monster cereals are back. Fruit Brute, Yummy Mummy, Count Chocula, Mountain Dew comes out with their Halloween voodoo flavor, which I guess this year tastes like Nerds candy. I love all that shit. Many years ago on the podcast, There was a limited edition product line that fit in nicely with the content of the show. Fleshlight came out with a series of monster masturbators. They were a graveyard smash. Geez, this was back in 2011, and apparently we missed this, but in 2020, they brought the series back. They call it their Freak line. I don't know why Fleshlight did not want to collaborate on that. Could have done a promotion or something. Yeah, we totally missed this back in 2020. I mean, we were all going crazy with the pandemic. A lot of stuff fell through the cracks. So they came out with a few new freaks in 2020. First up, Bigfoot. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be pleasured by a hairy, massive ape woman? Maybe not. But here's your chance to be taken for a wild ride by a mythical Bigfoot. With its wavy, full-lipped labia and enhanced protruding pleasure beads that are not seen in any other fleshlight, the Lady Bigfoot is designed to deliver you big orgasms time and time again. There were some returning favorites like the zombie. There's a zombie mouth, which is really gross. A cyborg fleshlight, a Frankenstein fleshlight. Then another new one was Predator, which is probably the grossest looking fleshlight. It looks like a predator's mouth. No, Schwarzenegger isn't here to save you, so you're going to have to handle the predator all by yourself. To avoid going from the hunter to the hunted, you're going to have to take control and fuck her into submission. Fleshlight advocating predator rape, both terrifying and enticing at the same time. The predator's interior nubs, curved teeth. That's what you want in a sex toy. Teeth to rub your dick up against. And tightening ring in its center will latch onto you and resist letting go until it's left you dry. That's the Predator fleshlight. Item JLR297. Remember, you can use Easy Pay. It's a QVC exclusive. Now let's go to the phone line and talk to someone who's going to be purchasing one of these. Hello, you're on with Tim.
Oh, my stars! I can't believe this. I am so excited. I love your program.
Where are you calling from, hun?
Caldesville, I just have to say I bought the hand towels from the last segment.
Oh, those are so great, aren't they? Now, that's a quad poly blend. It's cotton polyester, nylon polyester, twine polyester, and rat hair.
Polyester.
Yeah. That's right. What color did you order?
Oh, my God, all of them. Regal White, Urban Coal, Mandarin Gold, Calcutta Brown, Stillborn Baby Blue.
You are stocking up on hand towels, huh? Well, why are you calling back today?
I gotta be honest with you. I stepped away for a moment on account of my Crohn's. Having a little trouble, but my grandson was watching and he wants me to order whatever it is you were talking about.
Oh, the fleshlight, all right.
What's that, like a tool?
Well, it will help him get the job done.
I mean, do you think it's good?
Oh, yeah.
Half the time I buy him these things, he uses them once, then throws it in his closet. I never see it again.
Oh, he'll use this.
Okay.
Bonus, you won't have to use as much fabric softener on his socks.
Why do they get so crunchy? Is it because of the sweat?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I gotta get going. Next hour's Simply Silverish starts in just a few minutes. Hey, tell your grandson to enjoy that Predator fleshlight. Just had to take care of some business there. I moonlight as a QVC host. I do have some bad news for you. This year, Fleshlight is not selling any of their freak line of toys. The good news is I got you covered. There are plenty of other Halloween-themed sex toys on the market. Gotta say thanks to DV listener, Come On Barbie, Let's Go Sausage in the Discord. He or she posted a link to something called the Cotton Candy Creeper. And after doing a little bit of internet sleuthing, I found it. It is a light pink and blue swirled dildo. It looks like cotton candy, but it's sitting on a base of a skull. It's like a clear skull, but with sparkles on it. It's very cute. It's a little pricey, clocking in at $110, and it's available on Etsy. According to the description, Cotton Candy Creep, this glow-in-the-dark treat is on everyone's wish list. Are you a horror movie fan, monster, or content creator? Well, don't be caught in the dark without this toy. There's a similar dildo called the Bat Slammer. Again, it's a dildo coming out of the top of a skull. The Etsy artist actually calls this a skull fucker. I was wondering why they called it the Bat Slammer, because it looks just like a standard kind of, creepy dildo. But if you look very closely, up and down the shaft of the dildo are little bats painted on. How cute! This same Etsy seller created a Dracula bat dildo, a xenomorph alien dildo, some sort of sandworm that you shove up your asshole. Again, this is just one Etsy seller, and there are many who are creating dildos and sex toys. I don't know how safe these are, but if you are into Halloween, Etsy really does have you covered. There's a set called the Halloween Spookies, and they're like butt plugs that look like candy corn. That's pretty festive. How about a witch's broom dildo or a pumpkin dildo? It's got like 6 little pumpkins all stacked up. That's what makes up the shaft. This is considered an intermediate dildo. Look, if you're a novice, don't even attempt. You're just going to hurt yourself. It's weird. I did a search for Halloween dildos on Etsy, and one of the things that popped up was a cannoli dildo. This thing literally looks like that Italian pastry, a cannoli, but you stick it in a hole of yours. They have a whole line. I think they call them love treats. One looks like a strawberry. One is like a giant flaming hot Cheeto. I'll try to make that one the featured image over there at distortedview.com. You need to see this thing. It's actually kind of gross looking, quite frankly. There's also a pickle, of course, a chocolate banana, a baguette, a cocoa stick, which just looks like a turd. Something for everyone this Halloween over there at Etsy. All right, let's move on. I've got some audio to share with you today. First up, look, I don't know if cryptocurrency is a scam or not. Crypto bros and people who are just like hardcore into cryptocurrency, though, they make me think it's a scam just by how insane they act about it. It's a lot like a multi-level marketing scheme. You know, those friends who are like, hey, how would you like a little extra spending money or the flexibility to leave your current job? Dude, it's the future. The guy who got me into this has made so much money. It doesn't even take a lot of time. You can do it in your spare time. Like, you can apply a lot of what people tell you about crypto to Herbalife or some sort of bullshit wickless candle business. I think the reason why it seems like the same type of thing to me is because ultimately, the only way you can make money is if you get other people to buy into this bullshit, either by recruiting them to sell wickless candles with you, or by getting them to invest money into your scammy coin, pumping up the value, and hopefully you can then cash the fuck out. I think the people who really evangelize crypto are the ones who have sunk a lot of money into it, and they are desperate to not lose everything. So they turn to TikTok and YouTube. They try to shout at everyone to invest. This is the future. I've got a clip here of someone by the name of Sheepman the Crypto Comic. This guy is so into cryptocurrency, and he's a stand-up comedian. He has combined his two loves, and the result is quite DV-worthy. He has done this thing that a lot of, quote, stand-up comedians I have featured on this podcast do, and that is he's performing in front of no one, which is never good for a stand-up act. Playing to silence doesn't really drive home your jokes, but he also has done that thing where he adds in laughter, and the laughter is always way too much for what he's saying. Take a listen here.
A lot of people compare crypto to the Wild West. And in a couple ways, that's pretty accurate. They both have abundance of thieves and very little law enforcement. But that's where the similarities end. In a lot of ways, crypto's very different from the Wild West. For instance, if you were a thief in the Wild West, you had to be tough. You could get shot during a robbery, you could get hung if you got caught, you were constantly on the run. You had to camp in the desert with like no food. A crypto thief, they're just a little bit different. They're more likely to be a morbidly obese computer nerd who hasn't left his house in 6 months and couldn't survive outdoors for more than an hour without a McDonald's nearby.
I take back what I said. Apparently, the crowd is loving him. According to this guy's YouTube channel, this channel is dedicated to the funny side of all things crypto. He says, in my experience, I found that learning is always better if you're having fun along the way. And crypto is the rock star of investments. Think about it. Crypto is loud, aggressive, exciting, and can sometimes leave you wrecked and passed out in the bushes. It should be obvious why I'm also Sheep Man, because of Dogecoin. Although I like and own many different coins, Shiba Inu is my favorite. After watching this channel, you'll want to be a crypto superhero too. Let's listen to just maybe one or two more jokes.
Because I can tell you, when I first started, I was totally clueless. I was so clueless.
How clueless were you?
That I thought diamond hands was a new accessory for rap stars.
Even the fake audience was like, Oh,
but
no.
Face it, that's
He's getting applause for that joke. Wow, he really thinks highly of himself. I gotta say, the funniest thing about this stand-up routine is thinking about him editing the video at the end, deciding which canned laughter to include after jokes. And now for my diamond hand rapper joke. No. That joke requires a much more enthusiastic response. How about this? No. This joke was gold. I need laughter followed by a standing ovation.
That I thought diamond hands was a new accessory for rap stars.
More! It deserves more!
That I thought diamond hands was a new accessory for rap stars.
Thank you all for gathering here today on this momentous occasion as we honor the crypto comic. He has truly accomplished the impossible. With his razor-sharp wit, he has crafted the finest of jokes, culminating in the pinnacle of humor. As the mayor of comedy, I hereby declare the diamond hand joke to be the funniest thing ever said, ever! All hail the king of comedy, the crypto comic! And that's the one he went with. Do we need to hear any more from the crypto comic?
Inu is my favorite coin. I've already told you that. But I like many other coins as well. I like Dogecoin. I like Terra Luna Classic, and many others as well.
Okay.
But Dogecoin has one thing going for it. It has Elon Musk. We know about that. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. Elon Musk is so rich that God goes to him for a loan.
Oof, that's a little stale, right? We're not done yet, though.
Elon Musk is so rich.
How rich is he?
That he could get married and divorced 43 times without a prenuptial agreement and still have enough money left over to buy the Los Angeles Lakers. That's how rich he is.
I don't even think that's a joke. That's just reality.
One more. Elon Musk is so rich, he can get away with being named Elon. Because you know, if he was Elon Musk, the construction worker, he'd be going home from the job site in tears on a daily basis.
Well, there you go. That's the crypto. I have nothing else to say. I just want this to end, as I'm sure you do too. All right, before we get into the news, I've got just a couple of crazy people to share with you today. First up, a drunk neighbor across the street is starting some shit. She seems like a real lovely person.
Y'all too.
I think she uttered the N-word there. Hold on. How much do we hate this lady? Yeah, that was definitely the N-word. And now I understand that the audio is not great right now because, she's across the street, but she comes over soon enough.
Girl, quit smiling. I'm gonna knock your white teeth out.
Come on. Come.
Don't antagonize her. Don't tell her to come back over.
Come on. You come over. Come.
She comes over.
And look what you produced. You produced Abraham, and I'm gonna kill Abraham. He likes boys. Abraham likes
Please,
the boys.
please, can you go to your property, please?
Abraham likes
You just told her to come over, being all antagonistic. Now you want her to leave? What the funniest thing about this video, again, I'm sorry, it's visual, is the shirt she's wearing is one of those shirts that just says love in rainbow colors. It's literally a pride t-shirt.
Go to your property, please.
Abraham likes boys over here. I'm gonna tell everyone that you like boys, you fucking faggot. It's like, lady, I don't think she understands what shirt she's wearing.
Abraham likes
Please,
the boys.
please, can you go to your property, please?
Abraham likes
Please,
the
please,
boys.
please, go
Boys.
to your
I'm
property.
gonna go down to the bus stop and embarrass.
Yeah, we know. You miss him. You want to hit him on the
No,
with the
I'm
car,
gonna,
too.
I'm gonna embarrass him in front of those guys. I'm gonna tell those guys he likes.
He likes boys. Also, back on her side of the street, she's like throwing rocks at this guy. Well, it actually sounds like change. I don't know what she's throwing at him.
You cross the street.
Uh-oh.
You cross the street, you will see. I will hit you.
She's coming back. He does not hit her. She hits him.
You cross the street, you will see. I will hit you.
No, you won't hit me.
Yeah, I will hit you.
Hit me.
Please go. Go.
me.
Don't cross.
I'll hit
You.
I'll hit you.
Hey.
The thing about it is, like, obviously this woman is drunk and she's in the wrong here, but this guy's like, you know, come on over to my side. Come on over to my side. Then she does, and, you know, that just causes problems. And then he keeps threatening to hit her and is surprised when she hits him. Like, dude, you're not helping yourself out at all here with this lady. Finally, we've got, do we have a cunt of the week? Have we ever done that? Because we need to start that award. This woman is definitely this week's winner, and it's only Monday. I just don't see how anyone can top her.
This woman right here was helping me in Staples, and she just walked off and said, I don't give a F, and she don't want to do SHIT for me.
So we've got an unhappy customer at Staples. I've never seen a happy customer at Staples, so this is nothing out of the ordinary. We don't know what has led to this moment where the employee was like, fuck you, I'm done. I can say with some certainty, though, that it's all the customer's fault. Even though we don't know exactly what happened, freaks, take my word for it. I've got a 5-minute video here, and this woman just is unbearable. Let's continue on as she follows the employees into the employees only area.
No, because she was nasty.
Walk away. Please, you're going to get in trouble.
No, I'm not going to get in trouble. She's going to get fired, and I want your supervisor.
No, I'm the supervisor.
So what's wrong with her attitude helping me as a customer?
First of all,
I'm staff.
back up.
So begins this tale of entitlement. I don't know what the hell she means by I'm staff. You don't work at Staples. You have nothing to do with you're a customer.
Work here.
No, I'm staff on what I'm doing here. You can't tell me to run my business. This is what I do.
You need to leave.
You want to be put in the post?
No, I'm just-
Because I will put the story on the news. Because I work for the post.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want my stuff to be finished like I came here to get it done.
I have a hard time believing she works for the New York Post or any newspaper.
And I don't want your
You're
rude
not-
employee
listen to
to
me.
curse at me
You're not-
or make me feel uncomfortable when I'm here to spend my money and do a business in the store.
Listen to me. You're not going to get anything.
If she works for the New York Post, I feel like they have their own facilities. They were right. Like if you need to print something out at a printer or, you know, whatever, do it there. Will they all go into Staples to print this newspaper?
Excuse me, I wasn't nasty to you, and I'm not talking to you nasty.
you're
I asked for
you need to
help,
calm down.
and this woman right here
Yeah.
walked away and
You need to
cursed at
calm
me
down.
and told me all kind of things. I got it on
You
record.
never tell a woman to calm down, but okay.
You're not getting anything talking to us like this. Let me make that very
Who's gonna help me right now? Because I don't need to keep hearing you talk to me right now.
Doing this.
Keep doing what?
No one's
Recording
gonna-
you?
No one's going to help you if you keep
Keep
yelling.
doing what? Recording you?
Yelling?
No, I'm not yelling. I'm asking you for help, and you're standing here and you're not helping me. I'm in the middle of a project right now.
What are you
If
trying
you
to
come
do?
over here, you'll find out.
If you need us to help you finish a project, then you should be nicer to us, you stupid bitch. Because the way I see it is you need Staples more than Staples needs you. This all goes back to that ancient, antiquated, anachronistic saying, the customer's always right. I think we have featured enough fast food freakouts to prove that no, the customer is not always right.
Go ahead.
Here to do your job.
What do you want? Explain to me what
Let's
you
go.
want.
I'll show you.
Because you're not getting.
Because she was incompetent, apparently.
Ma'am, you need to calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down. I can say and speak what I want.
Instead of saying calm down again, I would simply remind this woman, yeah, you can say whatever you want, but there are going to be consequences.
No, I'm not going to calm down. I can say and speak what I want. And I'm not out of order or out of line. And I'm embarrassing your establishment right now, and that's why you're mad.
The only person you're embarrassing is yourself.
No, your establishment sucks.
I'm going to fast forward a bit here. I mean, it's an argument we've kind of heard time and time again. It just goes around in circles.
Yeah, finish doing the printout and so I can leave, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah, she can't seem to grasp that the relationship between her and Staples is now over with. She's not going to be getting her photos today.
You can leave this door. Goodbye.
My printout is right here, and I'm going to show you what the woman left doing. No, it's right here. I was helping her. You see my printout?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's my stuff. And I was asking her to print it out. She couldn't do it because she was incompetent.
You're yelling and being disrespectful. So
I'm yelling? How old are you to say I'm yelling?
I'm not going to help you.
You're yelling just like I'm yelling. You're yelling too. We're in the same tone. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let's yell it off then.
You keep filming, but I'm not helping you.
You are a disrespectful, ugly man. You should not be a manager in Staples.
The volume of these two people are worlds apart. You can measure what he's saying in decibels. This woman is screeching in BTUs. I mean, she's off the charts. Ma'am, I am not going to help you. Why are you being disrespectful?
And this is going to go viral. I'm just going to let you know. You'll be on TV and everything like that. I'm going to put on YouTube.
Go ahead.
Either you fix the problem or I push a button that goes through.
She really thinks that this is going to intimidate him. He does not give a fuck.
I'm not doing anything for you.
Either you fix the problem while I'm here having a problem with this whole situation, or I push the button and it goes through.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Go ahead. Post it, he said.
What?
And that's exactly what she did. It's not getting the response she's expecting. The first comment is Tracy Morgan versus Staples. She does sound like the female Tracy Morgan. Do people like this usually bring their own red carpet out with them, or should one be provided? I think Blue Gargoyle sums it up best. Jesus Christ, what an absolute cunt. At one point, she does try to pull the race card.
You've been disrespectful. You've been screaming.
Are you a racist?
Am I a racist?
Yeah, because you push your one girl in the back, the black girl, and here's another black woman in your face, and you're not helping the problem.
The black girl she's talking about is the one that she got into a fight with. The manager was trying to be nice. He was like, go back into the break room. Relax. Let me deal with this bitch. Nothing racist about him. Of course, she's trying to pull the race card.
You calling me a racist is not.
Because you're not helping me. I'm a customer in your store, and I've been...
You're a racist because you won't help me. It's funny because there are some of her pictures up on the computer, and she wants them all taken off.
Stuff off your stuff right now.
You're gonna
delete that off. I don't leave my stuff on here. Delete that. That's my work. I put that work in there. You delete it off.
This probably doesn't matter in the long run, but she had emailed Staples these pictures. I'm pretty sure Staples doesn't have to delete them off their computer if they don't want to. It's like, you emailed them. You initiated this transfer, lady. No one wants to look at your dopey-ass face anyway.
Delete it. Delete that. Delete everything I sent you via email.
He clearly deletes everything. You can see, like, the thumbnails.
Everything.
All gone.
Everything.
But she's not happy.
Everything. There's still some more. I see it.
What do you see? It's gone.
Yeah, he invites her to look. There's nothing on the screen.
There's nothing there. It's deleted.
You're a real nasty man, and I don't even want to see your face again. You are going to go down. I'm going to get you fired. Believe me. I'm going to get you fired.
That's crazy.
Watch my smoke. Watch my smoke,
I hope
buddy.
Staples gave this man a raise.
You are going to get fired, and I will post you on Facebook right now.
Go ahead. Post it right now.
Right now. Hi, everybody. He's the biggest loser in Staples, guys. Never shop at the Staples in Ocean Township or wherever we're Eatontown, New Jersey. He's the biggest loser.
That was easy.
Another customer interaction that went smooth as butter. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news. If you are Get a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. When you sign up, you gain access to the entire archive of programs. We've been at this since December 2004. Thousands and thousands of past shows to listen to. More importantly, every week I do brand new exclusive shows, typically on Tuesday and Thursday, just for Sideshow members. Now would be a great time to sign up because tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Again, check out superfreaksideshow.com for more information. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/DistortedView is just another way to help support the show. I need all the help I can get. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. So that's a little perk. Patrons also get little discounts. You know, when we open the Distorted View store, usually I'll throw a promo code or coupon code they can use. Knock off a few bucks on their Distorted View store orders, you know, stuff like that. Again, patreon.com/DistortedView. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, multiple people on social media have reported hearing mysterious moaning and yelling noises coming through the intercom system on their flight, with no indication where they're coming from. In one video, a man's voice can be heard over the intercom, moaning, screaming, and vocalizing in what fellow passenger Emerson Collins called somewhere between an orgasm and vomiting. Well, this is right in our wheelhouse, huh, freaks? Orgasms and vomit, that's my bread and butter. Apparently, the noises continued throughout poor Collins' flight. Although the TikToker thought the sounds could be coming from a passenger aboard the flight, he later said nobody, including the flight crew, knew where it was coming from. In his video, one flight attendant went over the loudspeaker to address the, quote, extremely irritating sound and said the flight deck was trying to fix it. However, even after landing, nobody knew where it came from. I tracked down the video from Emerson here. Let's take a listen to some of these sounds.
Someone on this flight seems to have...
Oh my God, there's a lot of S's there. Whew! Emerson sprung a leak.
System and continues to make a sound that is somewhere between an orgasm and vomiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we realize there is an extremely irritating sound coming over the public announcement.
Oh, that voice is bad too. Let's just move on. I want to hear some more of the moaning. Whatever that is. All right, I think you get the idea there. What's interesting, what's really weird is this isn't the only flight where this has happened. Again, we turn to Twitter where people have been sharing their similar stories. Earlier this week, one Twitter user described a similar experience from a passenger aboard an American Airlines flight. Quote, currently on AA1631, and someone keeps hacking into the PA and making moaning and screaming sounds. The flight attendants are standing by their phones because it isn't them, and the captain just came on and told us they didn't think the flight systems are compromised, so we're going to finish the flight to Dallas-Fort Worth. Some theorize that the moaning could be someone hacking into the intercom system, but others said that's not even a possibility. Yeah, I don't even know. Is that connected to the internet? Bluetooth? Wi-Fi? Who knows if you can even hack into these things? But if you can't hack into them, then, I mean, it's got to be someone on the plane. Anyway, the news reached out to American Airlines for comment, and they have yet to respond. Apparently, they're still looking into the matter. Oh, yeah. If I may make a suggestion, whoever is hacking into the intercom system, use that Oh Bill clip.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, Bill! Oh, Bill!
Yeah. That's how you orgasm. Second story we have for you today. A Denver man has been found guilty of murder for using an AK-47 to shoot and kill a 21-year-old woman after her dog shit outside of his apartment. I'm guessing the real problem is she didn't clean up the poop afterwards. This sounds like something that's been festering for a while. You don't just shoot someone the first time the dog shits in your yard. This has been a real problem. I'm guessing, stepped in the shit a few times. Michael Close, 38, had pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but a jury on Thursday convicted him in the shooting after concluding that he knew what he was doing when he gunned down Isabella Thallas and wounded her boyfriend, Darian Simon. What about the dog? That's the real perpetrator here. I mean, I know he's a dog, but he does bear some responsibility. Come on. We wouldn't be in this mess if the dog didn't dookie in the yard. Denver DA Beth McCain said in a prepared statement that she was delighted that her office was able to get justice for the victim. I feel like delighted might not be the right word. This did result in someone dying. I feel absolutely giddy. Yeah, you got another win under your belt, honey. Feeling good? Feeling full of yourself? Prosecutors allege that Close had gotten into a verbal exchange with Thallas and Simon as they were encouraging their dog, Rocco, to relieve itself in a rock garden outside of Close's apartment. Oh, is this about pee? Dogs typically don't shit in the rocks. They like the grass, right? So I'm thinking that the dog was just pissing in the rock garden. I mean, I guess it's a little annoying, but I don't think people should be upset if a dog pisses in your yard. It's not like you're going over there and licking rocks, you know what I mean? It's outside in the elements, all sorts of gross things, like bird shit hits those rocks. Anyway, Close yelled out the window at the couple as they urged the pup to go potty. Quote, "Are you going to train that fucking dog or just yell at it?" Close said, according to Denver police homicide investigator Joseph Trujillo or something. Close then grabbed the AK-47, which he had taken from a friend who was a Denver police sergeant, and fired 24 shots. 24? Good God, he was pissed. Thallas was struck in the back and died at the scene just 2 days after celebrating her birthday. What? Oh, God.
Isabella.
No, that is not appropriate. She's dead. She can't celebrate a birthday. Oh, Richard.
I wish I could kiss your capilla right now. Right on the capilla. Maybe I should bake you a nice cookie.
Okay, this was 2 days after celebrating her birthday when this horrible incident occurred. Her boyfriend was wounded in the leg and the butt. After the shooting, Close got into his Mercedes SUV with the AK-47 and a handgun and fled, but was busted during a traffic stop later that day. Close's public defender, Sonia Prin, said he suffered a mental breakdown, claiming an abusive childhood, a string of job losses, a breakup, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Oh, you're just claiming everything fucked you up, huh? Seeing what sticks. These assholes using COVID-19. We were all in the pandemic. Can't use that as an excuse. They're saying that all contributed to his poor mental health at the time of the shooting. Close cried as the verdict was announced after less than a day of deliberations. Yeah, it was an easy one, easy trial, as did members of Thallas's family who attended the hearing. Thallas's mother, Anna, said afterward that she felt numb. Oh, she wasn't delighted like the prosecutor was? Anna did tweet later that the handcuffs clicking was, quote, music to my ears. Her father, Joshua, told reporters outside the courtroom that there is no justice in this compared to the amount of loss caused by Close's poor choices. He faces a mandatory life term when he's sentenced on November 4th. So there you go. Just a little lesson for you guys out there who have temper issues. Don't shoot someone just because their dog's pissing in your yard. You could end up behind bars. Final story we have for you today. This one comes from Hampton, Virginia. Is that close to Richmond? How close to Meade Skelton is this story? Heather Young was apparently looking to renew some books online. Oh, who doesn't love the local library? Well, she went to renew the books online. Now, on her library card was printed the URL to the library's website. Heather looked at the card and then typed in the URL to the library. Bing, bang, boom. She was greeted to an eye full of porn, tits and ass, big puffy labias, squirtin' jizz, that type of thing. I have 5 kids, and I could just imagine if they'd seen it instead of their mom, she said. An adult toy store is not what she wanted to check out. Besides, Heather knows not to order sex toys from some sketchy-ass website. She knows to go to adamandeve.com, where for a limited time, she can get half off just about any item just by using promo code FREAK, F-R-E-A-K. Not only is she going to get 50% off just about any item, and it's not just sex toys. There's necessity like condoms and lube. There are movies, lingerie. If it's adult in nature, Adam and Eve has you covered. Remember to use promo code FREAK. Get 50% off just about any item, plus some amazing free gifts and free shipping on your entire order. Think about all this inflation talk you hear about on the news. Everything costs more. It's hard to find deals. Well, this is one deal you can still find. And while you're shopping for yourself, why not pick up something for the kids? What? No? Too far? Well, we don't know how old her kids are. Maybe they're of legal age. Probably not, though, right? All right, don't buy anything for your kids. Still half off. That's a good deal. 50% off just about any item. Promo code FREAK, F-R-E-A-K, at adamandeve.com. Another great commercial spot that'll have Adam and Eve wondering, why are we partnering with this guy? He's a legal nightmare. Back to the story. I'm just like the local news. You know how, like, in the middle of a news story, they'll just go into a live read for a sex toy website? Very reputable source, distorted view. All right. So Heather here thought maybe she typed in the URL incorrectly. Oh, I see what I did. Instead of virginialibrary.org, I typed in virgin labia. Sorry. Honest mistake. I think it was autocorrect or something. virginlabia.org. All right. Heather typed in the address correct. The address that was printed on her library card. Something was up, right? Heather messaged the library and got a response apologizing and telling her IT was working on it. Yeah, blame the nerds. She also reached out to the local news because apparently she's a bit of a Karen. It's embarrassing. This is not something the city of Hampton ever wanted to do, Hampton communications strategist Robin McCormick said. McCormick learned about the issue from the local news. From what she's gathered so far, the library has been quietly dealing with this for quite some time. Scandal! Conspiracy! How far does this go? All the way to the top! The White House! Did Biden know about this? Fox News will investigate. We converted the site to hampton.gov/100/libraries about 10 years ago. You couldn't just give the fucking library their very own URL like hamptonlibrary.gov. Even hampton.gov/library would be good. There's multiple slashes, numbers. It's ridiculous. The library liked its old site name and continued to use it because the city kept the old URL. Probably a way better URL. Whenever people typed it in, they were automatically sent to the new site. Then, about a year ago, McCormick says, according to the domain registration company, someone posed as a city employee and stole the former URL without the city knowing it. I don't know if I buy that story. What is more likely to have happened is that they forgot to register the domain, like renew it. And then after 60 or 90 days, the domain goes up, back up for sale. Some porn site probably grabbed it because they're like, instant traffic. I don't want to point any blame. I'm just a mom who wants this gone, Heather said. For right now, anytime a new library card is issued, a sticker is placed over the old printed URL with the new safe for work URL. The city of Hampton said they were never notified of what occurred. Quote, we learned today from a WAVY reporter that the old web address now goes to a retail site that you don't want your kids to see and may not want to see yourself. Our research so far shows that someone impersonated a city employee, contacted our domain registration company, and transferred the URL. We were never notified. Bring your library card to any Hampton branch library, and they will put a sticker on it with the correct address. Also, maybe take possession of your kids' library cards until you can do that, as this story is making headlines and kids are curious. Way more interesting content than they can find at the public library, right? All right, there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Yes, I passed up the opportunity to make a pubic library joke. I'm better than that, and so are you. Love to hear from you, freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow, yada, yada, yada. Let's do some patron calls today.
Yo, what's up, Timmy Boo? It's been a while. It's Hachimachi here. I haven't gotten Splatoon 3 to play with you yet, but I will diddle your butthole whenever you please.
Well, you just missed a great Splatfest, I must say. Out of my last 50 battles, I won 35 and lost 14. Then there was like a draw or two in there because of disconnections. Pretty good, right? I'm happy with those results. You really should listen to me play Splatoon. I should turn on like just my microphone, not even have you guys watch. I can't do that. I'd be banned from whatever service I'm using. I mean, the stuff that comes out of my mouth is vile. I'm very mean. When I lose, it's always my teammates' fault because they suck, never me. But if I win, if my team wins, it's solely because of me.
Whenever you please. Now, I just listened to the show. I don't know which. I think it might have been Thursday show, Friday. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it was the one with the dumbass white dude rapping at LA Metro or whatever.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Get stabbed. Yeah, he's not. I don't even.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, the autistic guy.
The thing he's rapping is
epic
rap battle of history. It was the fucking, what's it called? The Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers one.
Yeah, there was this series on YouTube, Epic Rap Battles Throughout History or whatever. It was, it's a funny series where they pit two famous people rapping together from history. It's not a real thing, obviously. I don't know why I have to mention that. No, Abraham Lincoln never performed in a rap battle. So apparently this kid liked it. He had a recording of it and was rapping around. I think he was just trying to antagonize people, honestly.
I remember that one from fucking years and years ago. So I think it's hilarious that he was doing an epic rap battle of history only to get fucking shanked.
Yeah.
After he said, "You're not going to stab me."
Like, I realize it's wrong that he got stabbed, but there's a part of me that gets some satisfaction out of this douchey asshole who's like, "You're not going to stab me," and then he does get stabbed, right?
Hey, Tim.
Love
Bag
that.
of Cum here, long-time caller.
Love that for him. Totally deserved.
Hey, Tim. Bag of Cum here, long-time
Bag
caller,
of Cum.
first-time listener. So since we all know that your sister is in love with Harry Styles, like the horrible pedophile that she is, I'm wondering if you know how she feels about the drama behind that new movie, Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I would ask her about it, but I don't even know the drama behind it. Can you? Oh, you're not going to be able to respond to me, but I would like a quick synopsis, or I'll look it up myself, I guess.
I'm figuring if even that like old, withered, dried up hag Olivia Wilde can hook up with Harry Styles, then I think a nice, delicious MILF like Dawn definitely has a chance with that little twink. Just wondering if I'm curious.
Well, I will forward this message on to her, and then she can respond. She'll probably text me or something. I'm sure she will appreciate being called the delicious MILF. Interesting that Google Voice, when it transcribes the voicemail, it considers MILF to be a slur. It asterisks it out. I find that odd and a little unnecessary.
Hey, Timmy Boo, this is Lars in California again.
Hello.
One voicemail complaint.
Oh, here we go.
The voicemail inception stuff has got to stop. You're 3 months behind playing voicemails from listeners that are 4 months behind. And, we're eulogizing lovely.
Look, I'm doing my best here.
Cat lady. Next thing you know, we'll be utilizing, Freddie Mercury and, David.
There's a point where, voicemails slow down, and I think we're into July at this point. So just don't you worry. We're gonna, throughout the week we will catch up. I bet you by the end of the week we'll be to August.
Oh, those poor Kennedy boys. That was such a national tragedy.
Maybe.
But anyhow. And then one other just comment, again, on the hot dog thing.
This is why it's so important. See, it wouldn't be an issue. The voicemail thing wouldn't be an issue if when you call in, you make it very clear what you're talking about and even maybe announce what show you're listening to. Don't just call up and say, yeah, Tim, I totally agree with you from yesterday's show. Fuck that bitch. That's way too vague. Who knows what I'm going to get to that voicemail? Give me a little context. Help me out here. Help me help you.
Beat this into the ground. If your mom doesn't, trust the Jews, which, understood, she might want to get the Kirkland hot dogs from Costco. Because Costco used to source those.
See, I feel like it doesn't matter the brand. My mom is not going to do that much research. She's not going to be like, they're kosher hot dogs, so I could eat those. No. They're Kirkland brand. They're from Costco. Those are going to be okay. No, my mom it's just a total blanket thing with hot dogs. Honestly, it's okay that she doesn't eat hot dogs. I don't think she's missing much. She doesn't seem like she's upset about not eating hot dogs, like she misses the taste of it or whatever. She's fine. That being said, next time I go up to Ashtabula, I am going to try to force feed her hot dogs, and I will record the results. It's called elder abuse, and that's what Distorted View Daily is all about. Ting! Make that motherfucker a Sideshow exclusive. Then we'll get some memberships, baby. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
I thought Diamond Hands was a new accessory for rap stars.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review these shows. I will see you back tomorrow if and only if you're Sideshow members. That would be a great time to sign up. Superfreaksideshow.com. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Slurp cum, then I burp cum. This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.